Look at that. It is Wednesday, February 11th, and I'm starting some homemade beef bone marrow broth. Look at these bones, guys. Aren't those beautiful? They're all grass-fed, and I just stick them in to my crock pot. I have a whole onion, a whole head of celery, and like 6 carrots, and then just a whole thing of garlic. I just cut off the bottom, and I leave those pretty much whole. Like I leave the dark skins on the onion. Everything's organic, so no worries there. And then throw the bones on top. And then I'm gonna cover this all with water and cook it for literally 3 days. And you have the most amazing beef broth. You do have to stir it every day or so to try to knock out the marrow out of the bones. So that's your goal. It is so good for you guys. It's full of natural glucosamine and it tastes amazing when it's done. And then I just portion it out and drink a little bit each day. So I just cover those with water, pop a lid on them, and they're going to cook for 3 whole days. My crock pot only lets me do 24 hours at a time, so I'll have to reset it every morning. But when it's done, it's going to make some beautiful beef bone broth. And you can do this in any kind of crock pot. You just set it on low and let it cook. Hey guys, I'm about to run to the gym. In my last video, I showed you I got one of these INBARs, and I never had one before. So I'm going to bring it with me and have it after because I have to run some errands, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. It still has 7 grams net carbs, so it's decently high, but it's supposed to be for weight and glucose management, and it is soy, nut, and gluten and allergen free and low in net carbs. So if you guys are ever wondering about this, I'm gonna taste test it for you post workout and let you know what I think. Hey guys, I just left the gym and I was running errands and I told you I would try this bar. The first ingredient is organic sunflower seed butter, and it does taste like chocolate covered sunflower seeds. So, and it's kind of like a fudgy flavor. So if that's appealing to you, you might like it. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like powdery. It's not super dry and it's not like moist really. I don't know. But my conclusion is that it tastes pretty decent. And if you like sunflowers, if you like the taste of sunflower seeds and you like chocolate, you might like this. Like I said, it is 7 grams of carbs, so it's a little higher up there. But in comparison to other things, like even the low carb kind bars are still 5, so it's not that much more. And it is 10 grams protein. 10 grams of protein. So not too bad for 170 calories. So if you do see these and you're interested in trying them, I would say pick one up. I just got home from running errands and I just wanted to check in on our bone broth. Here's what it's looking like. It's been cooking for like, I don't know, 6 or so hours, but the marrow's not even soft yet. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of like what it looks like when it starts to cook. And it's going to be really cool because in the next couple days the marrow will start to come out, but you can see right now it's still really, really hard, and that's after 8 hours. So it has like another 64 to go. Good morning, it is Thursday morning and our broth has been cooking for about a day so far. And this is what it looks like. Just gonna give it a stir. See, this is what happens when the bone marrow falls out. The bones become hollow. Sorry, I just woke up, I can't talk. But the big ones take a while to do that. So, once they've all fallen out, that's kind of how you know it's done. And like I said, it usually takes about 3 days to completely cook down. But that's what it looks like right now. I'm making a chocolate waffle for breakfast. If you guys want to see the recipe for that, I can put it in the next vlog. Let me know. It's just a few changes to the last waffle recipe, but I can absolutely do that in the next one if you guys want to see it. So there's where my broth is sitting, and I will show it to you tomorrow morning again. Here we have day 3 of the bone broth. And as you can see, the bones are now completely hollow, so that means that the marrow cooked out. And the next time you see it, it will be because it's being strained. I took all of the vegetables and the bones out of the broth, and that's like the third load of bones and vegetables that I pitched, and then I'm going to strain that broth in cheesecloth and a strainer. So the broth is making its way through the cheesecloth and the strainer. And there's what it looks like when it's done. Nice and clear-ish, dark, beautiful bone broth. So that giant 3-day thing of broth made 4 16-ounce mason jars, and I'm going to keep the fat on top because it's good for you and delicious. So that's our bone broth, and that's how we make it. And that's going to wrap up this video. We'll see you guys next time.